Welcome back to Haymaker Haven Homestead. I am Abby, and this is our 1 and 2 week update. So if you watched last week's video, we did end up getting more chicks. We got 6 more. So currently there are 22 here. Only 16 of them are ours. I'm raising some for someone else, but all of that video or all of that information is in another video. But this video is going to be a pretty quick one. Just going to give a couple of updates, show y'all the chicks, and then you can be on your merry way. So I will give you a size update. Here are the chicks. These ones are 1 week old and these ones are 2 weeks old. You can see they are much different in size. They're quite a bit smaller than the 2 week old ones. One thing that I have kind of dropped the ball on a little bit is actually coming out and holding them. Like, I've spent time with them, but I definitely need to come out and just hold them a little bit more often. But I will just hold this one for now. So they're not super afraid of humans at this point, but like, she's not trying to fly away right now, but I guarantee you if I like put her out, she would not want to stay with me. So I definitely need to be holding them more. But if you can see, they are getting their feathers in on their back, their wing feathers, for sure. And, okay, I'm gonna put you down now. This morning, I came out just to do some general looking at them, whatever, but I realized we had this bin here. We'd had this bin sitting on the inside of the little area, and the lamp was attached to it, and she had jumped up on the lip of this, and so I was looking at it, and there was actually one that had jumped up and jumped into the bin. So she'd only been there for a little bit, but she did do that. So they're kind of crazy right now. I don't know. Maybe it's the dog. Maybe they're scared of the dog. But yeah, so I ended up needing to move this out for a couple of reasons. Number one, I needed to move the light, but also I don't like the idea of them getting stuck in there at all. So I did move the light up a little bit. I don't have a temperature or a thermometer in there, which some people say that you need them. Some people are like, they're fine. So there isn't a thermometer in there, but I moved it up probably another 6 to 12 inches, if I had to guess. And now it is attached to this garbage can. And thankfully, they will hopefully not be able to jump in there. They would have to be jumping really high to do that. So I also moved it. I moved things around a bit. Like, the water used to be over there before, but I moved it, and I ended up, I don't know why I didn't do this before, but I ended up moving that little roosting bar underneath the light so that hopefully whenever they go to sleep, they will actually use the roosting bar and they will get used to it. I think that they were kind of not using it before because it was not in the light, so I'm hoping that that will help. And these feeders and waterers are working good. We are still going through the other bag of, the first bag of feed, and I don't know if you can really tell, I have not had to change their bedding at all. Now people might call me out and say that this is animal abuse because I haven't changed their bedding. But it's really not super dirty. I will probably go through and change it kind of soon. I'm also probably going to do some research into the deep litter method for raising chicks, which is essentially where I would just throw another layer of bedding down instead of taking it all out and putting new stuff in, just to kind of refresh it. But let me know if you guys have any experience with that. But I really think that's all for today. Like I said, this is just a short video, just a little update on the chicks, and they are doing good. As far as, oh, I will show you guys this. I just have to say, as I'm walking everywhere, I just love seeing those little spring plants popping up. It just makes me so happy. You probably can't tell, but down there on the flat area, there's crocuses. One of the things that I really hope to do this year is to get a bunch of spring bulbs planted. We have a small patch of daffodils that have been here since we moved in, and then we have a couple of these crocuses throughout the yard. But the thing that is super nice about crocuses is they only are blooming like early spring, so before it's time to mow. And so you can have them, and it doesn't even matter that they're just planted in the grass. So I have all these crocuses here. Again, these were here when we moved here. But they're so pretty. They're so cute. I love crocuses. So this fall, hopefully, I will potentially get my hands on a bunch more spring bulbs like that. Tulips, some more crocuses, stuff like that, and I will definitely share that with you guys. But the thing that I want to show you is we are making some progress on the chicken front of the to-do list of things that need to happen. And one of those things is the feeder that I'm building. And I am going to be showing you guys the whole process in hopefully this weekend's video, if I can get all the tools and everything. But I cut the top off of this 55-gallon drum, and this is going to be our feeder. And then we have a rain barrel coming in the mail, and then I'm just gonna get like a rubber waterer for them. So those things are coming along nicely. I'm just kind of waiting for some things to come in the mail. I also need to find a drill bit for the holes so that they will fit the size pipe that I have. But that is all for today. I hope you enjoyed this little video, and I will see you next time. Bye.